Good morning, everyone. In the last part, we started searching for someone who knows about the element bacon and met a god and immediately took out one of his the people who was mean to him, I guess. We're going into purebred protests next. Your chicken cow god friend has sent down another request from on high. He is quite a character, isn't he? Seems his sense of musicality, that one works better, is being offended by the interruption of anthems sung to praise him by his reverent supplicants. He says that he hates to have their choral efforts ruined, that he's requesting that you please deal with the noise by any means necessary before he loses his temper and turns them into soup for his attendants. Okay. We haven't tried too many things with this, but I think we've used all of the useful skills. As weird as that sounds, like you can weaken them, but we would rather just crit because it's gonna do so much damage. This is probably one of those classes that's better against long fights like bosses because it does have a lot of damage over time effects on it. Even just existence is a damage over time for this guy. Because he just has an aura of fear. So that is a good chunk. We'll keep using him for a little bit longer. Probably this week will be just it. Wow, okay, the little guy really did some damage. But then next week we might jump to our other new class. We've actually got Death Knight, but it's going to be base Death Knight. I haven't done anything to get the Death Knight artifacts that I know can boost the class. But who knows? I mean, it's a full week of time. I could potentially go hunt some of those, but I don't know. I hear they are another big grind, and after finishing the cape, we're taking a little break from big grinds. Yeah, Necromancer is definitely screaming. Better for long combats. But I mean, as long as it has a 200% damage attack, they're usually in pretty good shape. Actually, is there something hidden past this wall, or is this a wall? It's a wall. Is down? Down is an option. I assume this is kind of a bit of a maze. If you know where you're going, I'm sure it's fine. But just peg him with a rock, it's fine. Screech, bad hater, defiler of fowls, why are you driving us away from the mount? A better question is, why are you all here and so loud? We would never try to time our interflock vocalization to interfere with the regularly scheduled performances by Zeuster's Boosters Club and Choir, admitting that we would be is like trying to drive Zeuster mad with frustration. We would never intentionally annoy a god who would rather resemble an experiment from a deranged necromancer's workshop. I am unable to detect sarcasm, honest, so I'll take your protesting at face value. Problem remains, you can't go on interrupting the ode sung to glorify Zeuster's goodness, benevolence, power, etc., etc., etc. He just won't stand for it. So you're here to take care of the problem? You got it. We don't want to stop, and there are whole flocks of us, and only one of you. True, it'd take a while to silence you all, but instructions were to take care of the problem by any means necessary. Yeah, good luck with that. You're all birds, yes? Yes, and so you sing, right? Right. And your problem with Zeuster's ego and his rejection of his birdness. So you object to singing followers inflating that ego more. Pretty much, yeah. Driving him crazy with frustration, which is going to be a bonus. Have you considered starting a choir of your own? We could start our own choir? Why, that's an excellent idea. I'm sure such musical birds such as you all obviously would make up a choir to rival, no, to surpass the fame of Zeuster's songsters. Of course we would. Pure-blooded birds are far better equipped to make music than a group of overambitious barnyard mutants. What better way to put him in place than by showing him just what he's missing by rejecting his bird ancestry? Your logic is flawless. You need time to practice before you start performing. Organize appearances, determine your preferred forms of flattery. It'd be hard to concentrate on all those with those odes and anthems floating down from a mountain up high. Good point. A proper concert hall has much better acoustics for practicing than these woods. Oh, definitely. Soon Zeuster will grant us the respect we're due, rejecting his twisted appearance and using our majestic bird selves as inspiration. Better than a soup? Wait, what? Appealing to the audience's ego works for Zeuster's supplicants. And now it's worked for you. Seems that full-fledged birds are susceptible to flattery too. Aggregate dagger, ooh. Is this like a stone? Like, I like the art on, oh. That, I don't know why this is floating, but that's pretty cool. I like the art. There's so much variety of the art of all the weapons. Plus this cool looking cape. I just had to, you know, kill a tiger for it and skin it, I guess. I don't like that it's like, hey, go through all that steps for it. It's a wash. Well, it's an interesting turn of events. There's his latest request came for you, and it seems he doesn't need anything killed. Especially if they're mages, you know, he sure is hard to please. Who knows how many of these requests of his you'll have to do. Imagine what his priests go through serving him. Directions for how to get to his temple are in the ladder. Excuse me, hello? What's that? Oh, you're the necromancer Zeuster promised would help me. I think so. I'm just not sure exactly what help is supposed to be. Though it said I wouldn't need to kill anything. Oh no, no killing. Our problem is of a somewhat different nature. What do you know about this place? Almost nothing. Your chicken cows, your priests, your mages. That's about it. All true. This is the Cluck-Mu-Fu temple, dedicated to the worshipping of the glory of the god Zeuster. Cluck-Mu-Fu? Is that like a martial arts form? Sounds like with a funky chicken stance. No. Oh, okay. Sorry. Please continue. We are also a school and stable a large group of novice mage priests and chick calves sent to us as a sign of their parents' devotion to the god. Aw, are they little and yellow and fluffy and spotted? So cute. Not hardly. They are loud and rowdy and messy, which is right where you come in. The dormitory where we stable the novices is horribly dirty. We are all busy preparing for the Feast of Ruffled Feathers. We don't have time to clean it ourselves, and if we weren't in such bad shape. Wait, you want me to clean? That's my task for Zeuster? You don't think you can do it? No, I'm supposed to be a hero after all. I can do it, but if it's bad to say, I might have to take drastic measures. Is there a river near here? Not close by. If you need water, you'll need to travel in search of it. Do you have a plan already? An idea, but I'll need your help once I return. Of course, the temple and living quarters must all be spotless if Zeuster's festival is to be appropriately celebrated. You'll have your assistance when you return. Fetch water. I'm starting to feel that I'm not just gonna go get a bottle of water. Are we picking up like a water elemental to deal with the problem? Final. Why not? Final will be fine. No. That's all I can think of. Beautiful one-hit moves. Oh, you are a bit... not as big as I thought you were. Boop. Your enemy is unable to defend. I wonder if it's like a chance of occurring based on a stat, but I mean, this guy is screaming like, hey, give me dex and I will destroy all these enemies. Because, like, dexterity boosts all of your DOTs. Can I actually take a look on this screen? So DOTs only increase by 17% when you're at 68. So it looks like 1734, yeah, 60. So it looks like it's 1/4 of your dexterity is added as percent for DOTs, which is pretty decent. So if I had 200 or whatever it's supposed to be, then I'd be adding 50% damage just straight off the bat. Which is pretty decent for this. I'm sure there's better ways to optimize it though. Oh, a 3-person. I'm loving the just check your, and we are still using the light sword. You couldn't tell because we're running around with the Scythe of Doomed Eclipse over it, but bang, bang. But it feels like it fits for the Necromancer. I probably want to replace this hat at some point, but I'm not 100% sure what to replace it with yet. I like how you've got the axe. You're going to swing your hand at them, though. I feel like we should have run into something like Splashy by this point as a big boss. Is it this thing? Don't hurt me. Huh, you are just a little guy, aren't you? I guess you not being made of water, it wouldn't help me much to collect you like the other monster I've been fighting, huh? Choices, choices. Why would you want to fight the little guy? He's actually got some pretty decent stuff. Alright, we'll corrupt first. Stun him. I don't know what his stun resist is. Next, let's put him to sleep with, and wow. Sleep actually does pretty good against him. Life tap, I guess, because that's just another DOT I can give. And Terror also kind of stops them from doing anything for a turn. It's pretty powerful setup we've got. Managed to take out the helpless that thing had more health than anything else we fought. Yeah, that the water will need for cleaning? Never heard of soap elementals though. You have to use old-fashioned scrubbing to get the dirt out. Or you can just blast the building with a burst of magic, seeing how your lack of elbows could make scrubbing difficult. Magic it is, stand back. Hey look, it's everything we fought. Except for the Upheaval, unless we're throwing him in last. Oh no. We may want to run. Alternatively, that definitely made me think of like a washing machine inside there. That worked surprisingly well. Ah, the smell of victory is sweet. Kinda like clean hay. It's a wash. With as messy as those mage priest novices are, they should rename it to the Temple of Doom. Aquatus Fury. Why are you giving me like so many daggers? Zeuster's Edge, pretty nice, pretty nice. I like the little like glowing circle. I've only gotten one cape, and that was purely because the quest literally was going to give us a cape regardless. Alright, that's where I'm going to end this part. The next part, we will continue on Zeuster's Trials. See you guys then.